Now this is the first fight that you had in Brainerd when you started your own show. Is that right?
Yes, this was the very first CFX fight.
Now this cage that you're going into here, this is actually a cage that you and some friends of yours built.
Yep, myself and a bunch of us guys. A few cases of beer later, we had a cage built.
How many people are at this fight?
At this fight, there was 1,000. We packed it into a little armory. You couldn't even breathe in this place.
Now this opponent, James Fuller, he is from the Dirksen School, right?
Yeah, in Winnipeg.
A tough kid.
Yeah, he at the time was the most well-rounded opponent that I had fought in.
You've had a problem hiring ring girls.
Oh gosh, it's been a battle. I've had some doozies. Yes, it's not been good. I don't think I pay enough.
Again, that shot, just like Sean Shirks.
Yeah, it's this thing where Sean showed me some training techniques that help develop a little bit of speed with your shot, and it tends to pay off, because I know when I wrestled, my shot wasn't that fast.
And that includes actually strapping yourself to a bungee cord, is that right?
Yes, indeed. We strap these bungee cables to our waist, and we hit pads, and we shoot takedowns, rep after rep after rep. And another Sean taught me was to isolate that arm again, so he can't protect himself.
Now you're in side mount here.
Yep. I'm looking for the mount. James Fuller, my opponent, is doing a pretty good job of keeping his hips up and keeping me away.
Okay, there's the full mount.
And then I got the mount, and I had a little bit of a crazy choke going on here. It wasn't doing what I would have hoped to have done.
So you decided to bash him in the face instead.
Yep. Hoping that he'd give me his back, and he did. Had a rear naked, but once again, my hips aren't on top. In order to get that choke in, I would have had to bring my hips up. And this was, again, one of my earlier fights, and I wasn't 100% positive on how to finish a lot of things.
Now James does not look happy.
No, I got a pretty good squeeze on his head. I'm not so much choking, I was just making it uncomfortable for him, I think.
Some of your training partners said that was your only submission when you started out, was the head squeeze. Is that?
Yeah, they used to comment on, I'd grab their heads and I'd squeeze them as hard as I could, and then they'd tap. But that was my training partners. It didn't work with James. James is tough. There's Joe Dirksen in his corner there.
Okay, now it looks like you've snagged the arm. You're going for the arm bar?
Yep.
Ooh, and you get smashed.
Yeah.
But
I was used to being there. We were there all the time.
Oh, there you go. Again, the crowd is happy.
Yes. For some reason, wherever it is, the crowd seems to be behind me. No matter if we're in Iowa, if we're in Dakota, if we're in Minnesota, if we're in Michigan, the crowd always seems to back me up.
Now Sean Shirk is the referee right there.
Yep, Sean reffed this fight for me. It was my first fight. I had all the guys from the academy that was trying to help me out the best they could. Sean came down and reffed. Then there's my beautiful wife again.